Piglady is directed by Adam Ray Fair and is currently streaming everywhere. I watched it on YouTube. Now, it's said this movie is based on true events, and strangely enough, it was actually filmed at the actual murder scene, which adds a bit more craziness to this one for sure. But anyhow, though, so it's about four friends that decide to head to a cabin in Oregon for vacation. Meanwhile, on their way, we get to know about a woman, aka named Piglady, who lives near the cabin and owns about 30 plus pigs, alright? She basically sells pig meat for a living, but also does some shady shit on the side, which we'll get into in a second. But let's get back to the friends arriving at the cabin now. So they set up shop and start, they start to enjoy themselves, playing games, just hanging out, chilling out, and going out shooting in the middle of nowhere, etc., right? At one point, they run into Piglady, who doesn't seem to like them too much. And eventually, she starts to stalk these folks, and this is when the fun begins. Oh yeah, this is the old school indie slasher horror flick, and I enjoyed it, man. I mean, one thing I think that was cool about this is it's a female killer this time. At least for slasher movies, you don't see this too often, though, so. Plus, another cool thing is we never see her face. She's either wearing like a hoodie or there's some shots that are kind of angled in a way where you don't see her face or whatnot, so that was cool. But what makes her scary to me, at least in my opinion, is she feels like a real person that could actually just do this. I mean, no supernatural stuff here, just a scary-ass woman imposing her will and fucking whooping some ass, alright? Then she feeds her remains to her pigs, dude, so, yeah, this this one has even some old school, like, I would say, I guess, Friday the 13th style score, music at certain points as well, but during, like, the dramatic parts and scary parts and whatnot. But the meat of the movie comes from the kills. Enough said. This may be a low-budget horror flick, but they do not skimp on the violent kills, dude. I'm telling you right now. Very nasty stuff. And to be honest, there's one kill, I'll tell you this. It's not that brutal, but the aftermath of watching this person, like, slowly get eaten by a big-ass pig just, I don't know, for me, just had a great effect, dude. It just felt so sinister and just so messed up. I enjoyed the scene, basically is what I'm trying to say. And what also makes it even scary is that she has the pigs, right? She can have her pigs eat the victims to hide the evidence. Damn. And the fact that they shot this movie on the actual site of the killings, dude, to me is pretty fucking creepy. Ballsy for sure. Not sure if I could do that, but hey, it adds a bit more nastiness and, more interest to the movie, I guess you could say. And this movie has your basic characters. You just can't wait to see die. I mean, you got the macho dude and his homie, and then who's not as manly, but he's trying to be. And then you got the girlfriends who, they're doing their thing, and little damsels in distress and whatnot. Plus, you get some bonus kills, which is always good. And for the most part, the story is basic. I mean, it's real basic, and you're pretty much waiting just for the kills because they are good and fun to see and brutal. Now, back to the Piglady real quick. In my opinion, if you saw her on the street, you probably wouldn't even bat an eye, with the exception of her owning like a shit ton of pigs, which is kind of strange, but hey, if she's selling pig meat, it is what it is, right? But she doesn't seem too freaky until you start a conversation with her, then you kind of know something's not quite right with the lady, dude, Sandra D. Tryon, who actually plays the Piglady, I think she did a really good job with the role. And I believe this is her first feature film, so yeah, congrats on her on that, dude. So yeah, I definitely recommend you check it out. Awesome bloody scenes and whatnot, awesome kills. Has a bit of a slow start, but once it picks up, it's a fun ride. Plus, it's an actual good indie horror flick, so if you can afford to, check it out, dude, and pay and, support it, alright? Now, I can't leave you without a good recommendation. And today is an all-time classic. It's called Maniac. The 1980 version, alright? Or 1981. 80 or 81, I can't remember when it came out, but it's the one from the 80s. Anyways, yeah, this is the original one, though. It's about a psychopathic man goes on a killing and mutilation spree in New York City. Enough said. Now, this one has one of the most violent shotgun kill sequences you will see, dude. It is detailed and nasty. Plus, the special effects are done by Tom Savini. He is the man when it comes to special effects. He's done many great films, so you're getting quality nastiness with this one, alright? And what's even nastier, dude, check it out on YouTube because it's an unrated version, alright? It's available on YouTube, the unrated one. That's the one you want to check out. But anyhow, though, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends, and I will see you at the next one. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Like and subscribe.